Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. It's Newton's law of motion. They teach it in year 10. Only it's only half true. Because if you don't act, there's a reaction as well. I tried to bury what happened to me. I kept going. I did nothing. And it nearly destroyed my friends, my family, Steve. I did nothing, and they paid the price.
What? Hey, were you letting how Dee Dee feels poorly again?
Yeah, I just want to sort a few things out in here while I'm closing, and I'm going to go straight home anyway.
We're going to be late for call.
Well, listen, if you do get a chance to speak to him, will you just tell him that I love him and to be brave?
Yeah, of course I will.
I just wish I could be in court with him.
Who's got me and Sinead?
Yeah, I doubt it. That's the way she behaved yesterday. It's like she wants him to get convicted.
No, whatever's been said, she's his sister and your daughter. Between us, we've got it covered. Try not to worry, all right?
Yeah.
See you later.
See ya.
Just needed to pick me up. I need to stay focused today. Make sure Finn gets what he deserves.
You're not going to say anything about Mum, are you?
Yeah, of course I am. But she's lying, Sinead. Right, she's protecting him.
Yeah, but she's his mum. Right, do you think she's doing the right thing?
I know this is going to make things really hard for you. But I can't just forget what you told me.
He's my brother, Steve.
He's a rapist. And now this. This is going to change the whole trial.
I'll tell John Paul about the drugs.
What?
I mean it. I've worked too hard to get my mum back in my life, and I'm not going to let you tear us apart.
Big day for you today, Stephen. We're all counting on you.
You wouldn't.
Try me.
Hey, you alright? Late night?
I didn't sleep very well last night.
No, neither did I. You sure you're alright? You're shaking.
I'm just a little bit nervous.
You don't need to be nervous. Hey, you always do your best for me.
Come on, love, we best get going. I haven't told him about your dirty little habit because it's the last thing he needs right now.
I know.
Just do this for John Paul. Get up there and say what you know. Can't let Finn get away with it.
Your Honour, I call Stephen Hay.
Please take the Bible in your right hand and hold it up. Then repeat the words on the card.
You look more nervous than me.
I swear, by Almighty God, to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Mr. Hay, you were in a relationship with Mr. McQueen when the alleged events took place?
Not exactly. I mean, it was early days, but we both knew where it was going, yeah. It was good. It felt safe. It made me want to be a better person. He still does. But he pushed me away, which was horrible, and well, I just didn't understand why.
When was this change in relation to the attack?
It was straight afterwards.
You're sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. It's because something had happened to him. Something bad had happened to him. Look, I know the other side are going to make out like the change happened because he started molesting kids, but that's a load of rubbish because John Paul, he would never do that.
Let's not worry about that too much for now. Mr. Hay, is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
So, you knew something had happened? Something bad? Did you try to find out what that was?
Yeah, of course I did. As soon as he told me, I went straight to the police. But then D.I. Lacey told me that John Paul didn't want to take it any further.
So, you dropped it?
Yeah. And I regret that now because I had information and I should have acted on it. Because when you hold stuff back from an investigation, it's just as bad as helping a rapist.
And is there anything else you'd like to add?
No. No, that's everything.
Thank you, Mr. Hay. No further questions for now.
It sounds like you and Mr. McQueen have had a rough time.
Yeah. Yeah, we have.
You were so nearly onto a good thing, and then suddenly he just didn't seem interested. Is that right?
No. No. It wasn't like it just gone off me. I just knew that something was wrong.
His needs changed. His desires changed. He was getting his kicks elsewhere.
No, I don't think so.
Mr. McQueen no longer wanted to have a relationship with you because he developed a penchant for school children.
No, that's not true.
And one child in particular, the defendant, had caught his eye.
He hated him.
That's rather a strong emotion to have about a student.
I don't know.
Mrs. O'Connor was on the verge, wasn't she, of revealing Mr. McQueen's paedophilic campaign of abuse against her son.
No.
And that's why he's made up this rape allegation, isn't it? Why he's trying to lay the blame for his own misdemeanors at the feet of a vulnerable student. Isn't that right?
Finn O'Connor, vulnerable? What are you having a laugh at? He's just a little thug.
And you'd know all about little thugs, wouldn't you, Mr. Hay? You have a criminal record.
Yeah. Yeah, I have. But I am telling you now, he did it. Right, why don't you just ask his mum? Right, ask her where Finn O'Connor really was the night Nancy got attacked because she doesn't know.
Mr. Hay, Mrs. O'Connor's testimony is for another time.
No, she didn't just think that he was upstairs. Right, it wasn't just an assumption. She knew for a fact that he wasn't there.
Mr. Hay, control yourself.
No, Diane O'Connor's lying. Right, and she's getting a whole family over there to life order as well because she knows that Finn is guilty. Right, she knows that he's guilty just like the rest of us.
Didn't it?
I don't know. It's a bit chaotic.
Diane's the only thing standing between Finn and jail.
Hey.
And if she's lying.
You told Steve that Diane was lying.
He promised he wouldn't say anything, right? I warned him.
Oh, you really think he's going to keep something like that quiet? I promised Diane that we'd stick together. I promised her that we'd be there for Finn as a family. Sometimes I don't think you care about anyone but yourself.
Paul Stephen Hay.
Mr. Hay, I hope you've taken a moment to calm yourself down.
I have.
It's hard to control your temper, isn't it, when there's so much at stake?
I guess.
Is that what happened the night you attacked Finn O'Connor? Lost your temper? Did you or did you not attack Mr. O'Connor on Wednesday, August the 13th?
I was trying to get him to admit what he did to John Paul.
You were going to cover his mouth with gaffer tape. You were threatening him.
Yeah. Which was stupid, I know, but luckily John Paul turned up.
Mr. McQueen stopped the attack.
Yes. He said that Finn was a bully, but nothing else.
So he didn't say he was a rapist?
Wait.
Yes or no?
No.
Did you ever ask Mr. McQueen if Mr. O'Connor had raped him?
Yes, I asked him, but he denied it.
He said there hadn't been an attack.
No, he said that there had been an attack, but he didn't say that it was him, but it was. And he is sat there now, playing the victim, aren't you? He
Mr.
knows exactly
Hay,
what he's doing.
control yourself.
John Paul, he was ashamed and embarrassed. Right, he'd just been attacked by a little kid. Have you got any idea how he must have felt, you stupid bitch?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm not having you standing there saying all these things about him. He is a sweet, kind, gentle person. Right, you should be ashamed of yourself. And you are just a liar.
And you are a violent, unreliable witness with no respect for this court, aren't you? No further questions.
John Paul. Oh, look, I am so sorry. It's just all that stuff she was saying.
She's his defence. Of course she was trying to press your buttons. All you had to do was keep your cool.
Come on, love, don't let him get to you.
No, wait. Have you spoke to Sinead?
What's Sinead got to do with anything?
Look, I am getting your money. Just please stop hassling me, right?
You promised me that you keep her out of it.
What? No, I never. Right, somebody had to say something. Wait, Sinead. I was just wondering, Look, I've got Lloyd on my back and
Are you seriously going to ask me for money after what you just done?
Look, please, I'm desperate.
You're pathetic, Steve. And this time, you really are on your own.
Why are you lurking in here?
Thinking. Hiding. Trying to avoid going home. Promised Diane I'd keep her updated, but I don't know what to say to her. Anyway, that's enough about the trial. Listen, you've been cashing up the last few weeks. You notice anything out of the ordinary? Because nothing's adding up.
No. Got no idea. Why don't you ask your Diane?
You should be locked up with him, you rapist son.
Yeah, we know you're covering for him, and now everyone else does and all.
Steve said so in front of the whole court.
Why would you say something like that?
What's true, Diane?
Sinead told him.
Look, I get it. You know, you do anything for your kids. And I've covered for mine enough, I know, but this is different, Diane. He's a rapist.
Don't you dare lecture me. Look at you. And look at what your girls get up to.
Come on, that's enough.
You know what, you're a piece of trash, and you know your precious little son? Well, he's a liar.
My son is broken.
And so is mine.
You didn't see him that night, did you?
No.
So he could have attacked Nancy.
But he didn't. Tony, he wouldn't do that. And what harm is a little white lie that's going to save a young lad from going to prison?
Little white lie, you're still going to defend him, aren't you? Don't you know that if you lie in court, you could get sent down? Talk some sense into her, will you, before it's too late?
He just needs time to cool down.
I don't need your advice when it comes to handling Tony, okay? This is your fault.
Fair enough, yeah. I'll take it. But why do you think everyone thinks he's done it?
Because they're lying. Weak bullies. I'm taking this to the hut. You know what? I can't breathe in here. Someone there.
Have you ever felt like that? That you have total control over one person? You're standing over them thinking, I own you. I could do anything. I have. And that's a thing. So you can say what you want about me, you can make up any lie you want, you can turn people against me, but you can never take away that feeling. See? Whatever happens in the end, I always win.